Christine Movers here. I'm really excited to do a session with you today. As we know, we need to warm up our bodies before we get into anything else. So what we need to do is we need to stand up and we need to warm them up. Alright guys, so for our warm up we're going to play Simon Says. So for you guys that don't know Simon Says, I'm Simon and whatever I do, you have to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run on the spot as quick as we can. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Run as quick as you can. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Alright, Simon Says, reach up to the sky and try and touch the clouds. Whoa, keep reaching. Keep going. Try and touch them. Keep going. Stop. Alright, Simon Says, jump like a kangaroo. Hop like a kangaroo. Everywhere you want. Keep bouncing. Keep going. Simon Says stop. Alright, our last one is going to be we're going to balance on one leg like a flamingo. Now, if that's tricky for you, you can put your hands out to the side like an aeroplane. Try and balance. You can touch your nose or your belly button. Keep going. You're doing great. And to the other leg. Hands out to the side. Just like an aeroplane. Touch your nose or touch your belly button. Great work, guys. Alright, Simon Says stop. Alright guys, great work on playing Simon Says. I don't know about you, but I'm really hot. So I'm going to take off my jacket. Alright, so for our activities, we're going to use a small ball. Now this is an inside ball, so it's nice and soft. You can put it up your nose if you want to. So what we're going to do, we're going to do some small hurricane handling. So we're going to go around your waist. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start at the front near your belly button. You're going to pass it behind your back and swap it with your other hand. And you're going to pull it to the front and grab it with your other hand. Now let's see how quick you can go. And then once you've got that down pat, we can move to our knees. So same thing, you're just going to go around your knees. Great work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go waist and then to knees. So maybe we can count 3 circles and then go down again. So we'll start from here and we'll go 1, 2, 3 and down to your knees. 1, 2, 3. Now let's see how quick you can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, great work. Can we do it around our head? 1, 2, 3. Great work. Alright, so let's try a different activity now. We put the ball on our heads on the top. Now you're going to let it fall and try and catch it. Oh, got it. Now let's do 3 of those. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great work, guys. Now our next activity is we're going to go behind the back and try and pop it over our heads. Alright, so we're going to throw it over our heads. If you don't catch it, just try again. Ready, set, go. Oh, almost. Too big of a throw. Let's go one more. Oh, oh, almost. One more, alright, one more. I can get this one. Whoop. Hey, good work guys. Alright, so our next activity is we're going to do some small throws. Now we don't want to throw it up into the air so we can't see it. We just want to do little throws so we can see the ball and catch it again. Alright, so we're going to hold it in one hand. You're going to throw it up, catch it in the same hand. Now just do little throws so you can see the ball. Keep your eye on the ball. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to swap it over to the other hand. Now you can do some warm-ups. I'm not good with my left hand. You'll notice you're better with one hand than the other. Make sure you keep your eye on the ball. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Now if that's too easy for you, let's make it a little bit more challenging. So we're going to try and go from hand to hand. So you're passing it over to the other hand and catching. Over the other hand. Over to the other hand. Over to the other hand. Just small throws. Great work, guys. Keep going. Good work. Now we'll count 1. Oh, dropped it. Pick it up again. Start again. We'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Great work, guys. You did awesome. Great job on the small ball activities, guys. You did a fantastic job. Make sure you keep practicing. And I'm going to go grab another bigger ball so we can do some big ball activities. Great work. Alright, guys, as you can see, I've got my bigger ball here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some activities with basketball. So this is my favourite sport. And what we're going to do to start off is we're going to start off with some simple activities. We're going to start off with our legs shoulder width apart with the ball in your hand. Now we're going to bounce it with both of our hands. So we're just going to bounce it down and catch it back up. Bounce down and catch up. Just like this. Now if you feel standing here, you want to be a little bit more challenged, you can try and walk whilst you're bouncing. But first, let's count to 3 and do 3 bounces with both our hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now let's try and take 3 steps forward, bouncing with both of our hands. 1, 2, 3. And if you can, go back. 1, 2, 3. Great work, guys. Alright, guys, great work on the double bounce. For our second activity, we're going to try and bounce the ball with one hand. Now when we do this, we're going to try and control it on the way down and then catch it with both hands when you bounce it back up. So we'll go like this. Now if you want something a little bit more challenging, we can walk forward again, but let's count to 3 and do 3 bounces with the one hand. 1, 2, 3. Great work. Now let's try and walk forward. Alright, ready? We'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you can, go back. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to swap it over to the other hand. Like I said before, my left hand isn't my strong hand, which is okay. So we're going to try and stand still and bounce with one hand and catch it again with both hands when you bounce it down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Now if you want something a little bit more challenging, we'll walk forward. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Alright, you lost the ball. That's okay. So we're going to go back now. 1, 2, 3. Great work, guys. Now what we're going to try and do for our last activity is we're going to swap into each hand. So when we're bouncing it, we're going to catch it with the other hand. Alright, so I'll give you some demos first. Like this. Now when you're bouncing it, try and bounce it with a little bit of force so it comes up in your other hand. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Now this is called a crossover. We'll count to 3 together. 1, 2, 3. If you want something a little bit more challenging, we'll walk forward with 3. So we'll count together. 1, 2, 3. And back again. 1, 2, 3. Great work, guys. You did awesome. Alright, guys. Great work on your bouncing. Before we go back inside, what we're going to do is we're going to shake out our sillies. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to shake out our whole body. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. So you're not crazy for mum and dad. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. Alright. Do you still have sillies in there? Alright, keep shaking a little bit more. Keep shaking. Great work, guys. Thanks for joining in and doing our hurricane handling, our catching, our throwing, and our bouncing. I can't wait to see you next time. Together, let's turn screen time into playtime.